There are a lot of weird animals out there, but few are as weird as pangolins. These strange creatures are covered all the way around in scales, and not just their armor. They're even scaly. And it turns out that these scales are actually one of their best defenses against predators. Hi, and welcome to Life Noggin. Pangolins may look like they're covered in tiny little tiles, but those scales are actually made of skin. Each one is connected to the next by tough, fibrous material called keratin. You might recognize keratin from your own body. It's the same substance that makes up your hair and nails. But unlike your nails, which are soft and flexible when they first grow in, pangolin scales are hard and rigid from the start. This is probably because their scales need to be able to take a beating. When a predator tries to eat a pangolin, its first line of defense is to curl up into a tight ball. The pangolin's head and limbs are tucked under its tail, and its sharp scales face out, making it look like a porcupine. Unlike a porcupine, though, a pangolin's scales don't have any sharp points. Instead, they're smooth, making it hard for a predator to get a good grip on them. Even if a predator manages to get past the first line of defense and uncurl a pangolin, it still won't have an easy time getting through the pangolin's scaly armor. Some species of pangolin have overlapping scales that form a sort of mosaic on their bodies, while others have scales that are more like individual puzzle pieces that fit together without any gaps in between. These scales can be up to 3 inches thick, almost as thick as a brick wall. They're also incredibly tough. Scientists think that they're one of the hardest substances in the animal kingdom, harder even than a crocodile's teeth. So once a pangolin curls up, it's very unlikely that a predator will be able to break through its armor to get to the soft insides. But some predators have figured out ways to get around the pangolin's armor, like tigers. Tigers can use their paws to smash through the scales and get to the yummy meat underneath. And certain species of snake have figured out how to flip a pangolin over so that it's armored. Back is facing upwards, and its belly is exposed. But most predators aren't going to go through the effort of figuring out how to bypass the pangolin's armor, especially since pangolins secrete a foul-smelling liquid from glands near their tails. In general, predators would rather go after prey that's easier to eat. So thanks to their tails, pangolins often get passed over in favor of prey that's less well defended. Pangolins' tough scales also help protect them from things other than predators. Like when a pangolin is busy looking for food, it needs to be able to dig through leaf litter and soil without getting cut by sticks or rocks. Their scales help protect their sensitive bodies from injury. And even though they're pretty good at climbing trees, pangolins can fall pretty far without getting hurt. Their scales cushion their bodies, helping them survive falls of up to 26 feet. And lastly, a pangolin's scales help keep them from drying out. This is especially important since pangolins tend to live in dry habitats. Their scales form a waterproof barrier that helps keep their bodies from dehydrating. So, pangolin scales do a lot of different things, from protecting them from predators, to helping them find food, to keeping them hydrated. It's no wonder that they've kept them throughout their evolutionary history. Now you know why pangolins are covered in scales. Do you know what other animals have really cool defensive strategies? Check out this playlist for more information. As always, this has been your host. Don't forget to keep on thinking.